Good evening, everyone. I'm Hu. My name is Hu, the guy whose name is Hu. And I'm a PhD candidate from ETH from China. And my topic is distributed BIM and why we need distributed BIM because too much information gathered in the model. And this picture shows a BIM model of Architect Lab in ETH. We use the BIM model to export detailed drawings. And this is the structure of the BIM model. The model gathered a lot of models from other software and applications. And the model is too big. And if you want to open it, and you can have a coffee break. And why BIM always accumulates with IDP? IDP is integrated project delivery. And if we gathered all information into one single model, and for example, you want to export to HVAC engineer, and he has access to join the model, edit, and the model becomes so unsafe. There is no privacy in the model, and we can say history lead to a divided work divide, and this is a normal delivery. We can say normal clients and contractors and engineers normally join the project after bidding, and so this is my topic. It's a distributed BIM. We can say we use submodels, not central model. The central model is stored in a supercomputer, and we can use submodels to do our work. And there is existing methods in the Revit application, and there is family, links, workset, a server, BIM server, and IFC file communicates methods. And but there is many problems in these methods. As I say, BIM is a database. As you can see from the left side, it's a Revit database behind the model, and the right side is an OpenBIM format. And we can say model is synchronized with some database with the tables, and we can say the tables is connected to the table contents with the ID, and this is how I tried to build connections between Rhino and Revit. And we define the rules, and we use the data source exported from Rhino, and we can create instance in Revit, which is a BIM's application. And this is how BIM use the data source partially synchronized from Rhino. And we create windows on the roof. And this is the distribution between different models in Revit. And if you want to extract some part model from a big project, you can use this method, and you can update. You can work at home with your laptop, and the data will refresh in the central model. And this is how I make it. The two project ID were stored in an external database. And this method is very efficient. Talk about efficiency. We have to introduce the LOD, which is level of development. Everyone want to have very accurate model in your model, but it's not so efficient. And this is how to use LOD in the project process and in the collaboration between different stakeholders. And this is how we connect models, including LOD support. You can change the project file with a specific LOD, and you can export the model to other stakeholders with specific information. And this is the scenario, and we can build bottom-up database, and we connect the model library with ID. And this is how BIM can collaborate on web. The clients can shop on the web to download the library to create in the project, and it can has different LOD functions, and it's very easy to connect with our external database, and you can use it to do some. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you, Hu. This sound was not because of you to stop. I don't know what it is, but it does not stop. So, wie ich bereits gesagt habe, nutzen wir doch gerade den Aufruf. Es sind doch schon 50 Minuten vorbei. Wir haben gesehen, es geht schnell. Es sind ein Haufen Bilder und ich denke, es braucht jetzt ein bisschen Zeit, 20 Minuten, um das zu verarbeiten. Wir würden am 10 ab 8 weiterfahren und ich hoffe, man kriegt dann bis dann den Sound da drinnen in den Griff.